Good morning, everybody. It is 6:30 in the morning. I'm in Denver, Colorado at my hotel. I have 4 hours of sleep, and I am heading to Vegas to speak at the Boss Reseller Remix. This is going to be the behind the scenes tour. I am so tired. You can see the sun rising back there. I need to get to the airport so I can get on my flight. This is so cool. I think more airports need to have these. Well, I made it. I think it's going to be a bit of a wait for an Uber. It's so dumb that the monorail, the public transit, does not go to the airport. It stops right before the airport, but on the other side, so you can't really walk to it. So registration started at 9. It's currently 10:14, but the first actual speaker doesn't go up till 11. I have a feeling it's gonna be right about 11 when I get there, which sucks because I haven't eaten since about this time yesterday. I am starving and I'm on 4 hours of sleep. I am exhausted and tired. And I don't even get to check into my hotel until tonight because I don't have time. This is fun. Alan is picking me up. I downloaded Lyft because it was like 20 bucks cheaper. And since I'm a Lyft driver, I should probably ride in a Lyft once. There's the line to register. Boy, is it hot out here. So I'm in the back room for the speakers. Everybody's got their stuff here. I got some merchandise, but first, they got my name wrong. They did make me a new one, but I'm gonna wear the Josh one. I'm gonna be Josh this weekend. So we got a swag bag here. I have no idea how I'm gonna get this home because it does not fit in my bag. And then what else do we have in here? I haven't even looked yet. We've got an IKEA bag for the Boss Reseller Remix. Some sponsors on the back here. What else is this? An event program. It's a whole bunch of stuff in here. A wristband for Whatnot. Raffle passport. Another event program. Ooh, some snacks. 15% off for WorthPoint. What else? Another raffle passport, some stickers, more stickers. Ooh, this one I like. A little notebook with Post-its. There's a whole bunch of stuff in here. All right, we've got a tape measure, more stickers, another sticker, another one of these. I guess I get 2 of everything. Some brochures and pamphlets, more candy. Here's what I'm looking for. 2 lanyards. I don't know why there's 2 of everything. Let's see, a notebook, a button pin, keychain, I guess. I don't know if this is a thing. If it does something, or if it's just a keychain. We got a pen, another button. There is so much stuff in here. We got a poker chip, another one of those. More stuff. Holy cow, they gave me everything. There is so much. I think I felt more in here. And another pen. Oh, and there's some more buttons in there. So that's all got to fit in my bag somehow. It's way too hot out here to be wearing a sweatshirt and pants. It's not too bad inside though.
Welcome everybody. So how many of you guys have been to the remix before?
do understand that like all of your businesses is about how quickly you can turn your inventory, and so definitely a lot of our seller teams focused on how we can increase that efficiency for all of you. Lots of smaller things as well that have been coming. I think I'm allowed to tell you that like for drafts, for example, like as you're creating your drafts, those are going to now, it's going to be easier for those to stick around for longer. You just have to go in and edit in any way, and that will reset the date for how long that draft is allowed to live in there. So I think that one's a big one for a lot of sellers as well. We're also going to have like a label on any local pickup orders, so it's easier for you to be able to spot those.
There, man. They cut in front of you and stuff.
All right, thank you, man.
So we got a fat baby covered in cheese. I'm not even sure how I'm gonna eat this. So that was Amano's. I am struggling right now.
I'm gonna let you sit in the back this time.
That was delicious. They did the cheese special for us. Normally they do that in the kitchen, apparently. So the dinner that they had here was salad. And I am so happy that I tagged along with them to that restaurant. It was so good. I've got like 4 pounds of melted cheese in me. I need a nap. That 4 hours of sleep is catching up to me. Oh, but that was so good.
How many of y'all educators in here? Or have been in the past in quick story? I remember I live in rural Virginia. So I remember getting my first paycheck after, first of all, I hated school. I hated school growing up. I remember, and I ended up being a teacher. I remember I had anybody have a waterbed? Anybody old like me had a waterbed?
Hold on. So many people have been calling me Josh. It's awesome. That's how I can tell if I'm meeting a viewer who knows my name or someone who might have heard of me, but they're not really a viewer. I think this is hilarious. It's gonna be weird to hang this up in my office. I've got another one from a different event that I did that says speaker on it, also in Vegas, a handful of years ago. And that one has my name on it. People are gonna go to my office and they go, "Who's Josh?" So I was just talking to one of the event organizers, and she said she was very impressed with my PowerPoint that I put together, which is good because I threw that together. I'm thankful that it's not considered terrible. I'm a little nervous to speak. I'm not speaking until Thursday morning. It's Tuesday right now. But like I said, I've spoken at these before, but it's always been on a panel. So I'm answering questions along with several other people. This is my first time just being solo up there. So I am a little nervous, but I've always been good at public speaking, as long as my fly's up. If you know that reference, you've probably been around for a while. So I suppose I'll go back in there. The speaker right now is doing a very introductory intro to thrifting presentation, which is great for a lot of people. I don't need to listen to it. It's like very introductory. Entry level is probably the terminology that I want to use, and I am so tired. I can't wait to sleep, and I was invited out to a thing tonight with some other people, some green room OGs, and I don't know if I'm gonna make it. It's at 6:20 tonight. I need to sleep so bad.
All right, so you're going to bring us home, okay? It's your first time. Tell us who you are.
My name is John, Resale Rabbit on YouTube, or Josh, according to my name tag. I'm going to keep bringing that up. I'm from Wisconsin. Yeah. I found...
For the record, if anyone wants to come up and check, I will show you my emails to John, several of which I sent to him where I did call him by his correct name. Okay. I may have been typing too fast when I had typed all of your names. My apologies, and now he forever is Josh.
Just getting to the hotel to check in. I'm so lost. I have yet to see a sign that points to a hotel check-in or front desk or anything. It's like a maze in here. Okay, I think I might have found it. Look at that. I know Vegas is a mob-run town, but I didn't expect I'd be paying to be swimming with the fishes. So I'm on the 21st floor. I've got all of this crap with me that I gotta drop off in the room, and then I'll give you a room tour. I'll try not to look too much. Alright, so it is toasty in here. This is not nearly as fancy as where I stayed last time at the Sahara. It does have my name up there. Spoiler alert, that's what my first name is. There's the view. Not terrible. I'm getting a phone call. Alright, interrupted by a phone call, but I gotta make this quick because I have to be somewhere in 15 minutes. There is the view. Fancy, fancy. I was actually looking at staying right there, but it was super expensive. I'm told it's very loud here, so they left hearing protection. The fun never stops in Vegas. How do you sleep with these in your ears? Also, I'm on the 21st floor, so I'm not too worried about that. Now let's take a look at the bathroom. Where's the light switch? Oh, this toilet seems really high up. I'm gonna struggle to get up there. And why is this sink so low? That's weird. Then we get the shower back here. And that's the room. No fridge. I did see, though, over here, I got free waters. There's no sign saying I have to pay for them. So, I'm going to assume they're free. Alright, I'm meeting up with a couple of people at Meow Wolf. I'm probably going to make that its own video on the other channel because that's probably going to be a long one. But I will show some clips here. What is this? I am offended.
Bad news, man. Bad news.
I did not consent to this.
Your family. It's terrible. I'm sorry. You need to investigate. Here we go.
Oh. Have a good day at work, love. Try not to flip out on anyone.
This looks like a tunnel to me.
Alright, let's... Oh, man. Oh! This
is not dangerous at all.
No, not at all.
This seems totally safe.
Yeah. Is this ADA compliant?
Climbing with one hand is not recommended.
Well, at least I can say I want rock climbing. Oh, there's a camera right here. Please open door slowly. That does not seem ADA compliant,
No, definitely not.
but it was kind of awesome. I am getting very sleepy. Oh, there's the guy. What did you guys think?
I thought that was freaking awesome. Like, I've never been to that place before, and I was really impressed with the ambiance and how detailed everything was.
It was so cool. By the way, this is Storage Auction Pirate on YouTube.
What's up?
I'll link his channel below.
I appreciate that.
All right, we're in the Uber heading back to the hotel, and I guess you guys are going out. I need to sleep because I've had 4 hours of sleep in the past like 2.5 days.
Oh my god.
Seems like plenty for Vegas.
I am so tired right now.
Like, it was like 1 or 2 o'clock.
So it's the next morning. I am going to catch an Uber and head back to the conference. I'm sending some postcards out. Look at this corny one. Very impactful. So I'm gonna find a place to drop these off and then catch an Uber back to the conference. I was hoping to get there early this morning to tour the Blind Center. I had so little sleep the night before. I slept for like 11 hours. It was so nice. So I guess I'll try to get there early enough to check out that tour tomorrow. Supposedly it's really cool. So hopefully I can make it.
I think that a lot of people get so tied up when they look at big accounts, big numbers, social media. It's not attainable because if someone's flashing, look at the 50K I did in sales, look at my 7-figure operation. Most people just shy away and go, wow, good for them, but how does that relate to me? So I'm going to switch up a little bit what I'm going to talk about. It's still very much a scaling with systems, but
real quick announcement. Casey Rockstar Flipper, your Pinto is double parked out front, so I've been asked to ask you to move it, so if you could take care of that, we'd really appreciate it. So I'm happy, I love to work for List Perfectly, happy to be up here with my friend Amanda. Amanda, would you like to say hello?
Oh, yes, it's a pleasure to work with you as well, and it's a pleasure to be here with all of you. Oh, all right, so, hello. I'll just start over. It's a pleasure to be here with all of you. It's my favorite thing in the world to be able to be here and connect with each one of you. And I learned so much every single time I met one of the...
Every time I do a raffle, so...
4, 8, 3, 0, 8, 1.
So we got Steak and Shake here. What is happening with the fries? I feel like we're at Arby's. That is not how Steak and Shake fries should be. So I was this close to meeting Bernice from South Beach Tow. I followed her back in the casino into Steak and Shake, and it wasn't her. But she did say that she gets it a lot. I asked if she was Bernice. She's like, "You mean the tow lady?" She says, I get that all the time. So almost met my first celebrity in the wild. So I'm wandering around up here. Supposedly there's a vendor hall, and if I get stamps on this, I can enter it in for a raffle. Found it.
The furniture styles are actually like Chippendale, so I
You go. So I'm with Whatnot right now. They finally convinced me to sign up. So
let's go!
He says, what did you just say to me a minute ago?
We're going to see how quickly he can do $1 million on Whatnot. We'll see if we can make it happen.
And if I don't make it to $1 million by the end of the year, he's going to pay the difference.
That's right. And that's only fair.
It's on video. It's a signed contract. Yeah.
So keep an eye out for that. I'm very excited. So I'm back at the hotel. There's going to be an event tonight. I guess we're going to be walking down Fremont or something. I've got a little time to kill, so I'm trying to pack up my bag because I do fly out tomorrow, so I have to check out tomorrow morning. But while talking with the eBay people, I got a $25 eBay gift card for free because I gave them such a good idea. And I was actually joking about this idea. If you've been around the channel long enough, you know that I have a problem remembering to use my shipping supplies coupon. I forget. I just did it for the third quarter this year on like September 29th. I should probably do it for the fourth quarter now before I forget. But before that, it was probably been 2 years since I used and it's like $50 a quarter. So I said, why don't you guys just send an email out to remind us to use the coupon? And he's like, that's a great idea. So Chuck at eBay, who I think I'm going to introduce you guys to him tomorrow. He gave me a $25 gift card for the idea. So, also, I have 2 potential sponsors. One of them I'm unsure about. I want to try their service for a little bit first. I'm just going to go in as a paid customer to, I gotta pack this away, receipt for food. I'm going to go in as a paid customer just to make sure it's something that I'm okay supporting before I actually let them support me or support them. But it's exciting. If it pans out, if this software ends up being as good as I think it's going to be, and I plan on using it in a completely different way than it's meant to be used. So if it's as good as I think it's going to be in this area, I would be excited to talk about them. But I'm gonna wait to test it out first. So anyways, let's go down to Fremont Street. Oh, also, I should probably rehearse the thing, because I'm talking tomorrow. I'm the first speaker tomorrow morning. I think I might rehearse that first. Do I have time? It's 5:37. Yeah, I got time. So I'm gonna rehearse it at least once before I do it in front of the world. Are you gonna be watching? Or did you watch? I don't know if you can still buy a thing, a virtual ticket by the time you see this, because the show will be over. Maybe I'll ask Katie and Vicky, they're the ones that run it, if that's a thing. And I will let you know when I find out. But I'm gonna rehearse and then I'm gonna go out. All right, everyone's meeting at 7 at the Container Park, which is in 17 minutes. And according to Google Maps, it's a 12-minute walk. That doesn't include the 4-mile hike through my hotel to get to the door. So I'm about to walk through a really neat area that I saw last night briefly as I was going to my hotel. It's like they put a roof over the whole street. Old Vegas down here is really cool. I highly recommend checking it out. But so far, I think I like the Strip better. What? A Steak and Shake? There's one here too. Look at this. I'm outside right now. Hopefully there's nothing in these clips that'll get me demonetized, because I just saw a topless lady. I think she's one of those people you pay to take pictures with. She had little things covering her restricted spots. But other than that, everything was out in the open, and I feel like YouTube wouldn't appreciate that being on this video, so hopefully I didn't get that on here. Oh, they got a Walgreens here. So I think this is where we're gonna be hanging out after we're done at the Container Park. I need fireworks for my yard like this. This is so weird. They have gambling in Las Vegas. Did you know that? I didn't know that. I just thought this was the home of the Hoover Dam. Best dam tour around. So I made it to the Container Park. You might remember my Las Vegas video. Well, that guy's breathing fire. Oh, I forgot to mention, it's the theme is wearing stuff that you bought at a thrift store, so everyone's got wild clothes on. I wasn't aware of this, so I'm actually wearing one of the few shirts that I own that wasn't thrifted. So I kind of went the opposite way. When that thing first started, the whole crowd, myself included, jumped. I wonder how many people need to change their pants after that. Also, the heat, holy crap, it's like being next to a hot air balloon.
He does the huge warehouse sales.
We've got the Trash to Cash podcast.
You guys have any questions for Resale Rabbit? Any questions about warehouse sales? Any questions about just anything, guys? How he got his hair so beautiful? Whatever you guys want to know.
And any questions that come up now is going to be on my video.
Oh yeah, let's do it. Poor Dave left at home. Yeah, Dave can't waste money now that he's unemployed. He has to be very, very careful. Dave's broke. He's a broke boy now.
Aren't we all?
Yes. Trying to see if the comments are coming up.
Nobody wants to talk to me.
Is he a real rabbit?
That's the mystery, and you're just gonna have to subscribe to find out.
There you go. Silly rabbit. Tricks are for kids. Everybody knows that.
I will
Are
get
you
them
still
someday.
doing the huge warehouse sales over $80K a month?
We just had one a couple weeks ago. The video's coming up soon. It was a really bad one, but I was in the ER as well as my right-hand man for an unrelated thing, so you'll see that on the video.
There you go, guys. That's YouTube gold right there.
Yeah.
If you end up in the ER, monetize it. Monetize it. Swipe the finger up and down.
I think we found the winners here.
I'm just going as a regular individual.
Here's the best costume right here. We're dressed as YouTubers.
Oh yeah, definitely. What form of YouTuber are you?
The bad ones.
I'm going as a basic. That's why I got Nike. I'm just a basic, trendy YouTuber.
I'm going as the one who's just trying to get started and can't maintain a train of thought in a video. I was not expecting to be hanging out with a pimp tonight.
It's Fremont Street. I mean, come on. I've only got one. She's at the house.
They're all out working right now.
He's got a small stable.
I got
You're gonna be so mad at me tomorrow.
Why?
I just rehearsed my presentation.
Yes.
55 minutes.
What? I'm not gonna be mad at you. You just have to be more efficient.
You're gonna come up and start telling me to wrap it up probably about halfway through.
Let's do this. Can we put it in bite-sized pieces? Like, is there a way to not make it a combo meal, but maybe just the entree?
You don't watch my YouTube channel, do you?
I don't watch TV. It's like not a thing.
I will make a 10-minute video, but it's got like an hour of rambling in the middle.
Okay, so how can we put those in snippets? Because like I have ADD, so my attention span is like, whew.
I am
Squirrel.
not good at shortening things.
Okay, we can work on this together.
All right.
That's a part of a good speech, right? Because your audience only has that much of attention span. So what we can do together is you tell me what you're trying to convey, and I'll tell you how to say it in a more pithy way. Can we do that?
All right.
All right, I like that. Okay, where are we putting this video? Hi, everybody.
This is the YouTube vlog for this trip.
Oh, really? Okay, good. So all the people who's gonna know who I am. So
Yeah,
they
you want to
know
introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Dom Hollins, or I don't even know why I say that. People call me that, but I'm Dom. Nice to meet you all. And it's good to talk to you. I mean, I could say so many things, but totally wasn't expecting that right now. But
Got you on the spot.
so I'm gonna see you tomorrow.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, we can do this together.
All right.
Have a good night, y'all.
You haven't been on the video yet.
Hey, what's going on, big guy?
We got Justin, former green room royalty here.
Yeah, man. I mean, technically, still we're in the green room. The
Yeah,
green room still
technically,
exists.
we are still there.
It may be on life support, but it's still there, and it lives on in our hearts.
And you got a YouTube channel, right?
I do have a YouTube channel. It is The Flipping Accountant on YouTube, Instagram, OnlyFans. All of those channels, you can find me. It's the same everywhere.
And he gives free tax advice, but it's not going to be good tax advice.
That's correct. I am a licensed CPA in the state of Alabama, and anytime I give tax advice, I have to say, well, talk to your own tax professional, et cetera, et cetera.
Copyright. Can't show too much of this, but it's a thrift store song. Perfect. So I'm sitting here and I hear Resale Rabbit, and I got some fans from Iowa here.
Hey, what's going on?
Yeah, we actually live here in Vegas now. We've been here for just about 2 years, but we started watching Resale Rabbit right before the pandemic. This guy's awesome.
Yeah.
And we just happened to be hanging out waiting for tacos here in Container Park. And lo and behold, here
There
we go,
he is.
meeting
There's the
Resale
guy.
Rabbit.
Like, that's
So-
him. It's gotta
Wait,
be him.
are you guys here for the Resale Remix, or are you just here?
No, we live here
now.
Oh.
Yeah, we live here now. We moved here just like not even 2 years ago.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, pretty excited.
Yeah,
it's
Kim
been
and
about 2
Rich,
years.
must see Las Vegas on TikTok.
Yeah.
Check them out, TikTok and YouTube.
Well, good to meet you, man.
So I got my biggest fans right here.
Hey, how you doing? This is Brenda, and I'm Kevin. We're from Oregon.
And not only do they follow me, but they follow my other half, Miss 321.
We do. We follow 321, and we do follow Resale Rabbit. We've been following him since we started reselling, really.
5 years ago?
Yeah,
5 years?
we've been following him about 5 years now. So nice to meet him. Great to have him here in Vegas.
It's a lot of fun. And when I first walked in and registered, you were waiting for me for that selfie.
I was waiting for you. I was, because I couldn't wait to give you crap about the Packers.
It's a Vikings fan, so cut him a little slack.
Awesome. Well, nice meeting you.
Yeah, you too. It's Kramer and his Technicolor Dreamcoat. It's what now? Kramer and your Technicolor Dreamcoat. You watch Seinfeld? Do you remember that?
I did not watch that.
Oh man, that is like the perfect reference to what you're wearing right now.
Ah, okay. Let's go to Disco Pussy tonight.
Hold on.
So I lost my group, but I got distracted with the kid drumming. I have no idea where they are, but I saw some pizza and I had to get some pizza, and I got a pretty good date. The coolest person ever. Look. You know it's not a Resale Rabbit video unless there's a bird showing up. So I found some of the group. I don't know if you can hear me, but I got split up with the pizza, and now I found people, and I feel like I've already lost them again. There they are.
There he is.
All right.
What's up, guys?
He's leaving. Doesn't even want to stick around to see me talk
I got
tomorrow.
a 6 a.m. flight. I'm sorry. Sorry.
You have to watch the replay.
I will watch the replay.
So where can they find you?
You can find us over at Side Hustle Network, Instagram, and YouTube.
There you go. Check him out. He's one of the OGs. How long have you been on YouTube?
8 years.
8 years.
Yeah. This is the first time we met in person, too.
Yeah.
8 years. We're finally going to meet.
You've been on YouTube longer than me, I think.
Have I?
I think I started around 2014, 15.
You're lucky. I was end of 15.
2014 was only like 3 years ago, though.
Barely.
Yeah. I don't even know if they can hear us talking.
Probably not. Copyright, all that stuff's going to happen.
All right, well, have a safe flight back, and we'll see you next time.
All right. Peace out, guys.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here this evening to get drunk and have a good time.
Alright, I need to get back to the room and go to sleep, otherwise I'm not going to be up for my talk tomorrow morning. It was very convenient that that concert was just happened to be right outside of my hotel, so I didn't have to walk very far. Now I just need to find my way out of the casino portion to the hotel part. So for the raffle, I had to get a stamp on each one of these, which I did, but they gave me 2 cards. So one is for John, and one is for Josh. And we'll put both of those in. Also, I don't know if I showed you. Britton, the guy who recommended me here, made a label for mine. It looks like I put on a little crooked, but now it works. It's even the same font. So I made it here. I'm gonna take a tour of this facility, so I'll show you how that is. But I was able to bribe the organizers to ship my goodie bag back for me. So it was a super impressive tour. You're gonna have to check out the video for that, but I gotta hurry up and get ready because I'm speaking in like 10 minutes. So I just did that thing where somebody in the distance is waving at you, and I waved back. Turns out she wasn't waving at me, she was waving at someone else. But she's blind, so I hope I saved myself the embarrassment and she didn't see me. Is that offensive? I don't know, I'm gonna say it anyway.
This is John. Oh, are we going through this? No, it's John, right? Not John. It is John. Oh my gosh. I was like, no, we went over this yesterday. John has been with us, and John spoke the first day. I remember looking at his name tag. I said, John and Josh. That's not the same. John has been with us the whole week. He spoke on the first day as a first timer to this conference. He's also known as Resale Rabbit. Here to talk to us about liquidation and wholesale. Bring it up for John. Give it up for John.
Morning, everybody. I have a presentation, so I'm gonna need this down. They're working on it. So this is my first time speaking. I'm a very awkward person. I don't show it on the videos. In fact, just a few minutes ago, I was outside and somebody was waving to me, and I was waving back. She wasn't waving to me, she was waving to somebody else. She was blind though, so I saved myself a little bit of the embarrassment. So the 80-20 rule is something that I've noticed in my business. 20% of the merchandise that you get is going to be very easy to sell, and it's going to pay for most of the pallet or the truckload. However, the profit lives in the 80%, and that 80% is going to be tougher items to sell. You got to think about it. The harder the problem is to solve, the more money you're going to make. And so that 80%, if you can find creative ways to sell that 80%, that is where you'll succeed. I love buying what's called clear-out loads. It's basically the death pile for the liquidation industry, where they've got 30 pallets back here that have been sitting forever, and I don't know what to do with it, and I'll get this load for like $1,000. I can't go wrong on $1,000 for a truckload. 30 pallets for $1,000, there might be 10,000 items in there. But it's all the stuff that's very difficult to sell, so you have to find those creative methods to sell it. Some sales channels to consider. I mentioned all the multiple streams. Here's some to consider. We got online marketplaces, eBay, Etsy, Amazon, Poshmark, etc. There's also your own online store. You could create one, advertise it. I know some people who do very well with that. Brick and mortar stores. Just because it didn't work for me doesn't mean it won't work for you. In fact, a friend of mine, we trade inventory a lot. He's about 60 miles away from me. His store is flourishing. It's an old Sears. It's huge, and he does so well with it. Flea market sales are a good option. Go to the flea markets every weekend. If you have an antique booth, just because it's new doesn't mean you can't sell it in an antique booth. You'll definitely want to talk to the store, but I've seen so many antique stores that have liquidation in them. All the antique Funko Pops and stuff like that. Garage sales. Unless you live in a place with an HOA that says you're only allowed one garage sale a year, have a garage sale every weekend. You can make a lot of money in garage sales. I know somebody who did $8,000 in their last garage sale, just liquidation. Facebook Marketplace and Craigslist is a good option to get rid of, especially larger, higher value items. I know some people will do the cheaper stuff and they'll do the porch pickup. That's not for me. If I'm doing Facebook Marketplace, I need to be getting $300, $400, $500 or more on the item. But when I get like large appliances in, I'll usually run right through Facebook Marketplace. Local auctions, find one in your area, make a relationship with the company, with the auctioneer, and you can do very well there. Consignment shops. We've got a handful of consignment shops in my area. They do home furnishings, decor, furniture, stuff like that. I bring stuff into them. They may take 50%, but if it's something that I struggle to sell, lamps are a great example. I cannot sell lamps. I get like $10 for a $200 lamp. But if I bring it to this consignment shop, they've got those high-end customers looking to furnish their home. They'll get $60, $70 for it. Now I might be getting $30, $35 after their commission, but that's better than $10 in my warehouse sale. And then I don't have it on here, but here today I've learned Whatnot can be a great way to sell. Facebook and YouTube Live. There are so many different channels to sell. You can bring the clothes right to Plato's Closet. There are so many creative ways that you can sell the product. So that's all I got. Any questions, comments, insults, cheesy jokes? I'm here to listen. So I just finished. I tried to condense it down, and I think I condensed it down too much. It was about 45 minutes, including the questions at the end. I think it's okay. I think I did all right, though. Someone told me she just subscribed to me on YouTube, and my videos are so boring, but the presentation was great. I think that's a compliment? I don't know. My videos aren't boring, but they're doing giveaways now, so I can listen if they call my name.
April Maggio.
Don't be humble, don't be shy, come to the middle. Take it in, take it in.
Alright, it's lunchtime now, and for the first time this week I'll actually be eating here. They've got some food trucks outside. I'm excited to see what they have.
I did too.
So I got barbecue brisket with mac and cheese and a side of their Sidewinder fries. Oh, that was fantastic. A decent sized portion too. Usually things like that I have to get 2 meals. One was just enough. I am so tired. I don't know if I'm gonna take a nap, but I need to lay down for a minute. Got my shoes off. I'm relaxed here. Alright, I think the next session starts soon. I guess I should get up. Oh, I don't wanna though. So I was laying here facing this way. Would it be weird if someone just happened to sit down there and I didn't notice until I sat up? That would be very weird. There was a group in here eating earlier. It looks like they've cleared out. And that was my phone. I don't think I showed you this room. It's kind of a lounge area. The eBay reseller lounge. So I've been hanging out here a little bit. It's different from the lounge for the speakers. This is what anyone can go to.
Congratulations, you have all made it to the final showdown. Okay, we've got a fun game for you tonight. What we're gonna do, on your tables, there's little black cards. And what we're gonna do, if you've watched our show at the very end, this is how we determine who the true reseller champion is. We are going to show you 3 items that you would probably want to pick up while you're outsourcing. So what's item number 1?
Item number 1 is the Converse Chuck Taylor All-Stars. Pro High men's size 8.5, a women's size 10. It's the Wasabi Black Skull.
It's like velvet, you guys.
The model number is
Galore.
1712255C.
In case you have that up in your memory,
Exactly.
right? Okay.
Yeah, somebody's in.
All right, so that's your
It's-
first dirty button.
It's not dirty.
Really? Okay. Who knows what this is, first of all? The Klingon.
Yes.
You are a big Star Wars fan, aren't you? Star Wars? I mean, Star Trek. Yeah.
I was gonna say that.
Just kidding. Okay, Joe, tell everybody about this crazy guy.
Okay, so this is a vintage 2001 plush Klingon teddy bear. It's a Las Vegas Star Trek Experience exclusive toy. So you can only buy it back in 2001.
That's another clue.
And 12 inches tall and yeah,
And creepy and hairy.
Great condition.
Okay, wonderful. You take that around to the crowd.
All right. So this is a vintage 1992 Grateful Dead t-shirt.
Okay, I have here's a little trivia. If you can tell me, first person to tell me whose whatnot we bought this from.
Rally Roof.
There you go. You already got a buzz.
I don't want it.
Bonus points. You might want, yeah.
Now
Okay.
what a listing would be, what they've, I guess,
What they've been selling for, right? Okay. Is everybody finished? Oh, okay.
Okay.
Joe, do you have any reselling jokes? No?
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay.
For jokes.
Yeah, we didn't prepare for jokes, did we?
No.
Well, you know what? We can tell you a little bit about ourselves.
Everybody's ready?
Oh, wait, I gotta tell them one thing. When we read off the total, don't scream if you've close, or even if you've won, or anything. Don't even show your neighbor, because we're gonna do a little, reveal, okay? So, you, poker face, we're in Vegas, right? Okay, ready, Joe?
Okay.
Okay.
The actual eBay sold comp price is $273.
Okay. All right, give them the quick breakdown, Joe.
So we have the, let's see.
Shoes?
We have these shoes at $111.
Right.
We have the plush, $61.
$61? Don't pass up the plush, you guys.
Grateful Dead shirt is $101.
Okay, here's what I'm gonna say. If you are within $30 below, so do the math, Joe. What would that put you at?
$243.
If you guess 243 and up, I want you to stand up. Please, somebody stand up.
Yeah, right?
Wow,
Okay.
look at these geniuses.
Yeah, 243.
Sorry, that's
So if you're
what I
in
meant.
between there.
You're in that range. Okay, stay standing. Okay, all right. Let's go, let's knock it down to $15.
Now I gotta figure that out.
Okay, 10.
Okay.
Stop.
if you're at 263 to 273.
So if not, okay, we lost 1, 2.
Ham Arnold!
Oh my gosh!
Sorry.
Come back up.
So I was 1 away from the person who won, but I got myself a Goodwill trophy here and a nice water bottle, insulated water bottle. So I will be handing those off to be shipped to me.
Known as Storage Auction Pirates, and you're going to talk about managing mental health and self-care. Give Mike a round of applause.
Okay, so you guys have seen me throughout the week. I'm Vicki, by the way, and my first question is going to be a very basic one. For those of you that do not know who you are, and I find that hard to believe that anybody doesn't know who you are by the end of this week, but for anyone that doesn't know you, please just tell everyone your name, tell us what you do.
My name is Mike. I also go by the Storage Auction Pirate on social media, and I basically buy and sell storage units. That's where I source my products, and I do a lot of videos about it.
So I'm hanging out with Jackson from Whatnot, watching a Whatnot show live, and I'm here. Oh, it's like Inception.
Welcome to the future, baby. We're here.
Yeah.
You doing more videos in there? Show the back, let me go the back.
Men's size 11. You wanna look cool like Anna, like Lauren, like Anna, the VP of eBay.
It is a one of a kind made by Tribes 101, a local textile artist, we'll say. And it is an eBay hoodie, blanket hoodie. You have on one side of the hood, you have the original eBay sale broken laser pointer. On the other side, I believe this is like their millionth sale, this Sesame Street toy. You've got the old categories on the sleeves. It's amazing. But this is a one of a kind. You're the only one who owns this.
All right. 220, 250. I'll save my voice for a while. This hoverboard is signed by Dob and MJ. Certified. There is papers to prove it. Gabe, pull out your wallet. Whatnot, Gabe? Unique Sneaks, whoever. Are we gonna beat the most auction item? We can beat it. We can beat it. It is here, signed, Back to the Future.
It was donated by a regular Wine Center donor.
Wow. Donating to Blind Center of Nevada to get auctioned off for benefit for Blind Center of Nevada. Let's give it a round of applause. Let's go. Tag all your collectors right now. Tag all your collectors right now. Here we go. We're ready? Are we ready? Good. Are we ready? Are we ready? Right, 275. Gotta be more. I've seen this go for thousands of dollars. 610 already. Look up comps right now. Look at comps. 2, 1, 2.
That we really greatly appreciate you guys coming back, coming here for the first time, second time, third time. We could not do this without you. This is why we do this, and the warmth and the welcome in the community and in this room every year just reminds us the very first night of when we all get together of why we plan this and spend so much time and energy putting it together. So we couldn't do this without you. We want to continue to do this, so keep coming back and tell your friends and bring them back into the fold and welcome them into our boss reseller community.
So I'm with Chuck from eBay here, who is actually a viewer of this channel.
I am. I watch all the time.
How long have you been watching?
At least a couple of years, I think.
Awesome. I wasn't sure if you just saw my name on the list and started watching, or if you were actually.
No, I watched a long time. Yeah, I really liked. I'm familiar with your warehouse and how you have the sales regularly, and you unpack I love watching you unpack those pallets. Always fun.
Well, I definitely appreciate it.
Sure.
And I wanted to get you on the video so people have a face to complain to whenever they have issues.
Thanks. I love complaints. You know, I like to fix problems, so it's fine.
All right, there you go. Ooh, I'm getting picked up in a Tesla. So that's going to be the end of this video. I'm heading to the airport and I'm going to head home. But check out the other channel. I'm going to be in Denver all day tomorrow, so I've got some exploring to do. Also, Meow Wolf, the Omega Mart. I actually did a long video on the other channel walking through. That was so cool. So I want to give a special thanks to Katie and Vicky and Teresa and everybody here who invited me out. It was so much fun to be able to talk and meet all the viewers who were so super excited to meet me, and then some YouTubers and people that I watched that I was excited to meet. So if you are interested, hopefully they'll invite me back. Hopefully I did a good enough job where I'm coming back next year to talk. So come see me. So that's all I've got for this one, and I've been doing so much talking. I will see you in the next one.
Please be reminded that all checks and carry-on baggage is subject to search. If anyone asks you...
So I'm at the airport right now. My phone died because I had that Whatnot show on, so I'm charging up. I don't have a boarding pass until my phone gets charged enough to turn on, so that's fun. But I just ran into the eBay guys again. They just got here. So it's kind of funny when just sitting here at a random airport and people recognize me. Hey, Josh. Everyone calls me Josh now. That's my new name. I think that's gonna be a new thing. Look who I ran into at the airport. eBay guys. I just can't escape them.
I know. We're trying to make sure that we're giving you good customer service.
Yeah, the best customer service.